Hey, everybody, welcome back. And you know what? Here's something great, right? So we get to interview our vendors, but here's something even cooler. We get to interview our vendor's vendor,
Right.
which is this is the first time it's ever happened on the Home
Pretty
Show
unique.
show, right? It is.
Pretty unique.
So we are with Travis Swilling, and you are with Shaw Contract.
Yes, correct.
And so you, young man, supply the carpet guys.
Yes.
Is that correct? And you are a Shaw representative. And if you don't know who Shaw is, real quick, I'll tell you that they're one of the largest
Yeah.
in the world.
The largest manufacturer of carpet and LVT, which is luxury vinyl tile,
Right.
for those who don't know it.
So let's talk about, his name is Travis Swilling. I'm sorry, I get all caught up in about who you are, what you are. Let's talk about what Shaw does.
Yeah. So Shaw is a multinational company. Like I said, we are the largest manufacturer of carpet and LVT. And so my responsibility is, I'm the representative for this area,
Right.
and I market our materials to designers, to installers, local here in Ocala, as well as end users, people who are going to be actually using the material.
So you cover, as a representative, you cover the whole state of Florida or Tampa area?
So I cover up to what is called the Nature Coast area. So, Citrus County, Florida,
Right.
over to Lakeland, and then down to Bradenton. So that whole triangle is what I cover. But I'm also, in Ocala quite often.
Right. So it's kind of funny. Christine brought you over, which we interviewed earlier, and she was saying to me, she goes, "Yeah, we use Travis because we have paddocks or horse stalls."
Yes.
And it's not like one or two. It's like 30 or 40 stalls, and they put carpet in the stalls as well as inside the because they have $1 billion horses, right?
Right. Yeah, got to make sure they're taken care of.
I did not know they made carpet for horses.
Yeah, so we have certain grades of carpet.
Okay.
Based on how it's constructed, that will be better suited for areas with high traffic.
Under
or hooves.
horses.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
That is I'm literally I'm blown away because I did not know that was a thing.
It's a thing.
I figured maybe they had special wood floors or they a lot of hay or stuff like that, but they put carpet in there.
Yeah. So
Absolutely amazing. So if I'm a store and I'm not carrying Shaw, which I don't understand that that's even a possible thing, they need to get a hold of you, right?
Right. Yeah, so they can get a hold of me. Our website is shawcontract.com. My email is travis.swilling@shawcontract.com, and I'll come in and set up a library. What I do is I do presentations with these installers and sort of assess what their needs are.
Right.
And then I provide products that are associated with those needs.
So do you dream about carpet?
I guess I do now.
Yeah, right.
No one wakes up and it says it's their dream to be in the flooring world.
I'm gonna be a carpet guy. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a carpet guy.
But I guess here we are.
There you go. So let's talk about some of what types of carpet do they have for the horse world? Because we are in Ocala with the Ocala Home Show, right? Mm-hmm. So how did they even come about thinking about putting that down for a horse?
Yeah. So the different, like I said, the construction of the carpet tile is going to determine the performance. So we have high tar rating products, which tar has to do with the traffic rating.
Right.
And so those are the type of floorings that you put in those areas. But also, a lot of these complexes have theaters. They have different entertainment areas where commercial carpet is actually a little bit better than residential, just because of design and the performance,
especially for high traffic. So if you put a commercial carpet inside your home, that's going to last way longer than a household.
Yeah,
correct.
And we're seeing more people do that because also you have more variety for a better value. Actually, you can get a better look. When it comes to replacing carpet tile, it's easier. So there's a lot of reasons.
I was getting ready to ask that question. So has the roll version kind of gone away, or is that still a thing versus the square tile?
Yeah, so it's sort of dissipated. It's gone away. It's there's still an application for it in certain types of facilities, but when it comes to the home, yes, it's starting to move more towards carpet tile as well as LVT, which we
so what is LVT?
So LVT is luxury vinyl tile. And so luxury vinyl tile, basically during the manufacturing process, they provide a certain visual, which is an image that is ingrained into the product with a wear layer and a vinyl core. And so this, you can get this for a better value, like I was saying, better cost. Wow. A lot of these are water resistant.
Right.
They last a little bit longer than hardwood, as well as they have less maintenance than hardwood. Because with hardwood, if you ding it or scratch it, I mean that's pretty much it.
Yep, it's done. You're done.
So,
now, does it come in the, like, I know this is fake, and we all know that. Does it come in the long planks, or does it come in actual squares?
So both.
Really?
Yes. So we have LVT that comes in 6x48, 9x48, 7x48, 24x24. So multiple different sizes.
And you have to have a good installer to put that down so it looks like it became a
Exactly. And so, like I was saying, I was introduced to you by Ocala Carpet and Tile.
That's correct.
Which is, a great installer here in the Ocala area. And so I work alongside them, but also anyone else in the area that does that type of work, I work with as well.
Okay. So, awesome. Travis, thank you, man. I really appreciate you coming over and sitting down with me. I learned something today. I got a vendor of a vendor, which is absolutely cool.
Yeah.
All right, so stick around. We got great more content coming in. This place is packed. I'm hoping I get a little more vendors over here, but when it's busy, we just leave them alone because they need to make money. We'll be right back after these messages.
All right.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. The one great thing about home shows is you learn all this new stuff, but the artists come out, and then next thing you know, you have these people that's got this artwork, and the styles that you do are absolutely. I'm here with Margarita Streisenberger, and close, right?
Yes.
And you are Art Turquoise. So I walked by your booth the first day, and I'm just blown away because I love that style. And actually, you have multiple styles, but I really like what's sitting over there right now. There's two big paintings. I took pictures of it to my wife and going, "What do you think?" I ain't heard back yet. So, Margaret, what is Art Turquoise?
Well, we are specialized in decorating homes in a unique style that it's suitable for the personality each person has.
Right.
So it's not my style. I go and inspired by what the person's style is.
Yes.
And I decide design something specific to enhance their walls with a mural, a specialty finish, and a wonderful accent wall.
Right.
Something very unique, very special.
Okay. So if I move in Ocala, because you probably service the Ocala area, correct?
Well, I'm new here in the
Okay.
area, and I'm using the home show to let people know I'm here
Awesome.
now.
Okay. So I got a new home and I just kind of really can't figure out what I want.
You don't have to know what you want. I can go with you, sit down, make an interview to follow what could be your interest,
Right.
what you like, and based on that, together, design something you fall in love with.
Okay.
And I give you ideas. So you tell me, I like this, I don't like that, and I pick here and there.
So you can help me with the color
Everything.
coordination and all that, because that, some people are very blessed when they go in, they can look at a place going, oh, this is what I want here, and it's done. And then you get me who goes in there and go, I don't know, but this is my favorite colors,
Yes.
right?
So I pick up your favorite colors, and either your style is the beach or tropical or something very subtle.
Right.
I create something for you, unique. But you say, no, I'm crazy. Surprise me. I'm happy to give you a surprise.
Go look at my Facebook page. You'll figure me out. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I'm looking right here. You guys, it's faux marble, wood grain, plaster, and glaze. That's all faux styles, correct?
Correct.
And then you have the modern accent walls, hand-painted murals, direct on the wall. Really, on the walls.
Direct on the walls. Many people ask me, like, oh, murals? It's not a sense of what it is really. Yes,
Right.
I paint direct on your walls. It could be painted on canvas and then
Placed on the wall, right?
placed on the wall, but most of my work is direct on your walls.
Whoa. So you can actually come in and literally do a mural on one of my walls.
Yes, that's what I
What a
do.
great way to hide a door. Now I'm thinking, I could hide the door in the mural. Good luck getting out.
Yes.
Just saying. I'm just saying. But you also do original paintings on canvas as well as you refinish cabinets.
Yes. So let's say you have a specific wall that you don't have a specific piece of art that you want, and you have something in your mind that you want original.
Okay.
I created for you. Very nice abstract painting, contemporary, any style. Or it doesn't have to be a specific square. It could
Okay.
be dimensional in wood or a deform.
This must make you sad. our sad little walls back here, because they could probably be so much better. But now, do you go in and so someone's been in the house for 10, 15 years and they want to refresh? You can go in and you can see what they did and how they did it, but you have ideas of, let's go this way.
Correct. I can renovate the atmosphere. 20 years ago, people used Tuscany, Italian style.
Right.
Today are more into metallics, plasters, and very subtle things or things that are looking rustic.
Right.
I can create that look.
I love rustic, and I love what do you call it with all the metal work. Yes.
Like driftwood or metal.
Right.
and
It's like
things.
especially chrome, and
Yes.
that's almost a commercially look in my
Yes.
house. And you pick up on that.
Yes.
Wow.
I do.
Now, so what part of Ocala, or do you do all of Ocala, or do you go further than Ocala?
I could go around 1 hour.
1 hour
far
around? Okay.
Around Ocala.
So you can go to the villages as far up as to, I guess, Lake City or something like that.
Yes.
That's
no
awesome.
problem.
And how far out are you? How booked up are you right now?
I'm sorry.
How booked up are you? I mean, do you have a lot of stuff
I'm
going on?
open right
You're
now.
open. Say, call her right now.
Yes.
You can have her come over to your house. That's
Yes.
Now, do you do houses or do you do office commercial spaces as well?
I can do commercial too
Okay.
if somebody needs decorate their business or office.
Okay.
But most of the work is residential.
Okay, so we've had. Okay, so look, if you can't figure it out, like obviously, I mean, I have a hard time figuring it out. My wife says I'm nuts because one week I'll go, oh, I really love this look, and then I'll go, I don't like that look. I want a different look. I'm always changing everything. It's really, really bad. I drive her insane.
That's something I'm good at.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a couple and they have different opinions.
Yes.
I can pick up something of each taste and put it together so everybody's happy.
Everybody. And if mama's happy, everybody's happy, right?
Yes, but I make the man cave happy too.
Oh, I love the man cave. Look, if you're looking for someone up here in Ocala that come and refresh or freshen up our whole 9 yards, give Margarita a call. And we've had our information down on the bottom down there, so they can always get your phone number. You go to your website. Stick around. We got more great vendors coming over to the booth. We'll be right back after these messages. Hey everybody, we're back, and you know what? There's no more reason than today's world to keep your house safe. Am I right?
That's absolutely correct.
So I'm here with Joseph Perung, and he is with Security Safe. And it says, life changes, be prepared. Man, have we had some life changes.
We really have, especially in the last 2 years.
So let's talk about Security Safe, what all you guys do and what you offer.
Yeah, so Security Safe is a low voltage integrator. We do alarm systems, camera systems, we do smart home technology, home theater, generators, gate entry systems, you name it. It's electronics, we touch it.
So you're telling me it's not a great thing to go get a Ring doorbell and call myself safe?
It's not. Not at all. No. It's not simply that safe.
It's not simply safe either. That's great. Yeah. So, okay, so let's talk about all the services that you actually offer. So you tell me, I got a card in front of it. I'm here. You know better.
Yeah, so our alarm systems are also smart home systems. So you can control your lights, your locks, thermostats, overhead garage doors, cameras, video doorbells, all through one app.
Okay.
It's very secure. It's secured through our knock.
And what is a knock? So people at home, what is a knock?
So it's basically all encrypted. It goes up to our servers.
Okay.
And it's authenticated and sent back down to your device.
Thank you for saying servers and not the cloud.
Yeah, same thing. The cloud is a server somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Right. So we handled that.
Okay.
Camera systems, like I said, we do whole home generators. We're in Florida. Hurricane season's coming. You want to make sure you're prepared.
Or tornadoes, as Ocala found out.
That's very true.
Right.
As our slogan says, life changes. So we want you to be prepared.
So if I don't have a smart home, is there ability to make my home a smart home?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, so if you wanted to, let's say, automate all of your lights, all we would have to do is change out the certain light switches that you want to control, and it would talk to our system wirelessly and then control those lights for you.
Oh, so I don't have to get everything rewired.
You do not.
See, and then I talk to a lot of people, and they're like, I want to get a smart home, but I don't want to have my whole house rewired completely to do that, because everybody thinks that's what you have to do.
Right. Yeah, and you don't.
No.
You can automate your door locks by simply changing the door locks with one that's compatible with our system.
Okay.
Our locks that we use do not operate off of Wi-Fi, so it's on a proprietary network that's encrypted, so it can't get hacked. It's not connected to the outside world, to the internet.
Okay, so as many people I've talked to in the security, I've never knew that the door locks they don't run off of Wi-Fi.
Some do, but ours don't.
Yours don't.
Ours don't.
So is it an RFID? How do they got to talk? There's something.
So it's using Z-Wave through what's called S2.
Okay.
So it's an encryption, and it talks to our panel, which then communicates with our servers.
Okay.
Cellularly.
And so it's a closed system. Nobody can get in there and say, well, I'm just going to hack in, go inside, and take everything.
That's correct. Yeah,
all right. So now, are you guys? Does your company have a secondary system where that 911 call is made?
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have 3 central stations. They're all UL listed. Our main one is here in Florida in Longwood.
Okay.
We have one in New Jersey and one in California.
Oh wow! So you're east and west coast.
Yeah. That way, if Florida gets knocked out by a hurricane, we can go to one of our other centrals and never have any downtime. Okay.
And now you installed. Did I hear you say you're doing generators as well?
We do.
So if we go down, I still have power.
That's correct.
Now I have a question. I'm glad you. So does that generator handle all of my house, or do I have to pick selected circuits?
It'll handle your whole home.
The whole home.
The whole home.
Just as I'm getting power from Duke or whoever it is.
That's correct. You never know you lost power.
Wow. And so it immediately just kicks right over.
It does. Within 5 seconds, you'll be back up and running.
That is absolutely. So right now, are you having issues getting stuff from suppliers and purveyors?
Yeah, so we do have some supply chain challenges.
Okay.
However, we have forecasted that, so we do currently have stock in generators.
You kind of saw it coming.
We did, yeah. So we have a warehouse full of them that, certain sizes there is a wait for, but the most common sizes we have in stock currently in our warehouse.
That is cool. Now, where do you service? Is it just Ocala, or do you kind of travel a little bit?
So we cover from Jacksonville to Tallahassee.
Okay.
We go down just south of the Villages.
Okay.
And everything in the middle.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big footprint.
It is.
And right now, so if I wanted to get an install, am I looking at like one week, maybe 2 weeks, or?
So on a generator, you're looking at probably about 2 weeks out.
Okay.
On a security system, depending on the size, you're probably looking about 2 to 3 weeks right now.
Okay. And then of course your guys come in, you're licensed, insured, all that kind of fun stuff.
We don't use any subcontractors. Everyone works for us.
Oh, everybody's in the house.
Yep. We're a drug-free workplace. Everyone is randomly drug tested, licensed, bonded, insured. So.
That's phenomenal. All right, dude. Well, we've had all of his information below, so you can get a hold of Joseph here. He'll come in. Now, are you a tech, or are you on the service side?
So I used to be both, but now I'm the general manager.
Wow, we're talking the important guy. So if you say 2 weeks, it's 2 weeks. I like that.
Right.
All right, everybody. If you're looking to make your house and your business,
and we do business well, yeah.
There you go. If you're looking to make it safer, Joseph's your guy. stick around. We got more great vendors coming over. We're up here in the Ocala Home Show and the Equestrian Center, which is absolutely phenomenal
It's
up
an
here.
amazing facility.
And we'll be right back with some more vendors. Hey everybody, welcome back. Oh my gosh, we got another great guest, Lisa, with Losing It with Lisa.
That's me.
Right? So what is Losing It with Lisa?
So I help people lose the weight they've been trying to lose. So anywhere from, 5-10 pounds up to, 150, 200 pounds. It's not something that I created. A board certified doctor created this program.
Okay.
And I go with it. So he has a whole program for teens to seniors to you have men, women. There's all different programs. There's nursing moms. There's diabetics. So he has a program for all of it. So yeah, it's amazing.
So, okay, now, so do you become like a personal trainer?
No, so
Or-
we don't do any type of exercise. It's all about eating
Controlling
and
your food.
habits.
Okay.
It's about habits and making it become a lifestyle. And so no, so we don't actually have any workouts or anything like that. I'm a certified health coach. So I got certified in January. So that's what I am, a health coach.
Oh, okay. I was like, figuring, because she's gonna make me work out, and I'm gonna have to do push-ups and sit-ups. So,
Yeah,
do you help fix bad diets?
So absolutely, the habits that are created are we help them kind of get to where they need to be. So different things like the simplest thing, which I think is simple, but it's not simple for people, drinking 64 to 100 ounces of water a day.
That's a lot of water.
Right, and so for a lot of people it is. So I help them with kind of tricks on how to do that and how to keep track and
Okay.
everything. And then we talk about eating 6 times a day. And some people say, well, I thought I was supposed to fast. No fasting.
Do you put your... Okay, so I was wondering about that. So this is what I hear.
Okay.
When you fast, you put your body into a storing mode, and then when you do eat, it's like, oh, more food, let me store that.
Are you a health coach?
No,
oh
I
my
am
gosh,
not a
you
health
are
coach.
so correct. That is exactly what happens. Your body's like, wait a minute, I haven't had food in forever. Oh my gosh, he's feeding me. Okay, I'm gonna hold that food because it might be that many hours again. So yes, your body is very smart. Your body is like, wait, I don't want to go without anymore.
Right.
And so yes, it does that. It stores the food, unfortunately.
Now, do you take... Okay, so I'm going to ask this question. I
Sure.
guarantee you people are going, oh, I hear what's coming.
Uh-oh.
Do you take people into being vegetarians, vegans?
No.
Or... Oh.
Absolutely not.
So
No.
meat's okay.
Absolutely, yes. So we have a whole program where we have different recipes and different ways. So basically we say any protein is there's no protein off limits.
Oh, okay.
So fish, chicken, pork, steak, deer, elk, eggs, tofu, whatever they want to have.
Okay.
The protein, we want them to have protein every single day. We tell them how many ounces after it's cooked they need to have, and then all the veggies that they need to have, and what kind of how many servings. With that, they need to have a fat. So if you have salmon, you might not add a fat because that's very fatty.
Right.
But if you have shrimp, you're going to have to add 2 servings of fat.
Really?
And so we let them know what kind of fat to add. So it's a whole program where it's very scientific.
Right.
All of the food that we have available for the fuelings, because you're fueling your body with all of this to get your metabolism going, to get you into fat burn. That's the whole part of the program, is to get people into fat burn.
So I'm at home right now, and I'm watching this. I'm like, man, I like what Miss Lisa's laying down. I call you up.
Yes.
How do we start?
So how we start is we have a conversation first. We do a health assessment.
Okay.
We make sure, where do you want to be? How many pounds do you want to lose? Okay, tell me a little bit about medications. Do you have any medications that you're on? We want to make sure that you're not on something that, maybe blood thinners. We want to make sure you're not on blood thinners. If you are, we have nutritionists that can help us to decide which program to put you on.
Okay.
So with the health assessment, we'll know which program to put you on.
And that includes if I'm diabetic, if
Absolutely.
I have high blood pressure,
Yes.
if I'm just stupid and don't eat right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. my coach, her son is diabetic, type 1, and he's been on it, and he does really great on it. And he's still a college student, so he's still able to be a college student, but he's brought his A1C down. Not necessarily guaranteed, but it has happened for people.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so now do I have to, in the beginning, do I have to do a food diary of how I eat?
So what this is kind of what for the great part about it is that we have everything set for you for what you're supposed to eat.
Okay.
But the really important part is that you have a coach. So you have a coach in me, you have my coach, and you have my coach's coach.
Okay.
We're all a community. We all help each other. And so what's nice is you'll be able to have all of us. And then now I just forgot what you asked me.
Yep.
Sorry.
That happens.
Yes. So we have each other, and so I know what it was. Sorry, cut that one. And so what happens is I talk to my clients on a daily basis in the beginning. So the first week we'll talk. And I want to make sure, send me your meal that you made. Let's talk about it. Let's make sure you got everything. Let's make sure you didn't miss anything.
Right.
On top of that, we'll text message, because I have clients in Texas and I have clients in California and in Florida.
Okay.
So we'll text message and say, how did your day go? Here's some ideas. I have them text me their weight. Some people in the beginning don't like that, but what happens is they start getting excited because they're losing weight.
Yeah.
And so now they're like, oh, this is working.
Look at our weight today.
Wait, I went up in weight. Okay, let's talk about yesterday.
Right.
You know what? I didn't drink all my water. All right. So what are you going to do today?
Right.
So, we talk about all of it. So we text message and call each other, and Zoom.
Okay. See, we've been using Zoom in our studio way before Zoom was a thing before COVID. So
Yes, that's good.
We've all known about it. So what if I'm a traveler? Because I used to be on the road 2 weeks out of every month, and that is the hardest thing to do, is to eat really healthy, or at least kind of healthy.
Right. So the first week that I was on plan, I went to Vegas.
Oh,
my coach
there's
is
no
like,
control in Vegas.
I'm like, you know what? I am determined.
Right.
So I brought the food that I needed with me.
Okay.
And I was able to have that in the hotel room. But anytime I went out, we have an answer for everything.
Oh, okay.
So we have, when you go out, what to order.
Oh, okay.
There's a little guide that actually is a little book that'll have, okay, I'm going to Outback, so I'll send someone, okay, Outback, here's what you can order. Here's the best thing to order, not what you can, but what you should order.
Yeah.
I'm going to this restaurant. Okay, here's what you should order. So so we have that. We also, we try and help them, when they're there, make sure, how are you doing? And make sure that you set your timers. We have timers to make sure they're eating every 2 to 3 hours, because when you're on vacation, you might forget. Okay, are you doing it? Are you numbering your water bottles? That's one of the things.
Right.
Number your water bottles so that you know how many you have that day. Make sure you're getting all of them in. So there's a lot of tricks that we try and help
Okay.
with. But traveling, I'm actually leaving out of town on Tuesday, and I am not worried about it because I'm going to be able to bring what I need with me
Okay.
for the hotel room, and then anytime I go out, I know what to order.
Do not go behind the black curtain. You will not be happy. I'm just saying it right now because we literally work on our stomachs because we're constantly going, we're constantly burning.
Right.
So as much as a protein we do have, we also have snack cakes and
Yeah.
I mean it's
That
just,
was me for sure. I
Right.
mean, that's what you gotta survive, right? You gotta,
Yeah.
you're eating to live.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. You're living. You're
live-
living
yeah,
to eat,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
And you want to eat to live. So
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, so that's
Yeah.
so we've had your information up.
Yes,
We're gonna
good.
we showed your website and all that kind of wonderful fun stuff. And so are you taking on new people?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, and it's been great here at this show. It's been wonderful. A lot of people have, even though it's a home show here. I mean, everyone here that has a home
Yep.
has a body.
Exactly.
And so,
And we've all
it's
gotta
been
feed it.
wonderful. Yeah. So yes, taking on new clients for sure. And yeah, it's been
Excellent.
Yeah. it's
All right,
awesome.
everybody at home. If losing it with Lisa. When I first saw that, I'm like, oh, she's anger management control. I'm just saying right now. But if you don't eat right, you get hangry. So I guess in a way you are anger management, right? There you go.
There you
All right,
go.
everybody, stick around. We got a lot of more vendors coming in, and it's been a great show up here at this the Ocala show. That's first time show that we've done up here. Amazing, absolutely amazing.
been really good.
East Coast consumer shows have just knocked it out of the park on this one. Stick around. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, we're back. I have got Janine, and you're with Allstate.
Yes, sir.
Correct? So if you want to cover your assets, Janine or Dave will take care of that for you. Let's talk about Allstate.
Okay.
They've been around forever.
Yeah, and I've been with them for 37 years.
Whoa, that's awesome.
So I was hired when I was 21, and
I was going to say 13, but okay.
very kind of you. I do love the brand. I feel like especially when it comes to claims, I've worked with some recent outside claims adjusters who are working with Allstate.
Right.
And they said that our claims by far is their best company to work with.
Wow. That's very, very good coming from those guys.
Yes, it is.
Because those are the guys that will either make you or break you.
Right. And isn't that why we're buying the insurance? We
Right.
want good claims service.
So what realms are you in?
Okay, so of course auto. Everybody knows we sell
Right.
auto insurance. We actually still have homeowners markets. I know in Florida it's a little difficult
Really?
right now.
Okay.
But we do have markets. Allstate has helped us by giving us some large names, and with St. John's going out of business
Yes.
in Florida, it is good to know that there are other companies that we can place you with.
Okay. And now what else? What other policies do you write?
Well, we'll do the umbrella, the golf cart.
Wait a minute. Well, there's golf cart insurance?
Of course.
Oh, I just figured that falls under your homeowners or your car insurance.
Well, under the homeowners, there is sometimes an add-on you can
Okay.
do, but we like you to have your own golf cart insurance. We don't want to put a claim in under a golf cart when you have a home.
Right.
We'd rather it to stand on its own.
Stand on its own. That makes sense. Absolutely. I just did not know there was something. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
And I do highly recommend it, because what if you did cause somebody to run off the road? You need liability insurance.
Yes, exactly. So I interrupted you. Keep going.
No, and I just think a lot of people are doing, bells and whistles on their golf carts.
Yes.
And don't you want that extra protection? What if you have $10,000 invested in that golf cart now? You want to make sure you're properly covered for
Right.
that.
Now, so you do the golf cart, is like motorcycle and all that can boat and
Yeah, we'll do the boat, we'll do the motorcycle, the golf cart, the umbrella.
okay.
Some people are looking for
what is
higher
it-
coverage.
What is an umbrella policy?
Well, it's going to cover just your personal liability over and above your car insurance and your homeowner's insurance.
Okay.
And your golf cart and your motorcycle. So we do have entry minimum limits that you need to maintain.
Right.
Then you're eligible now to buy the extra $1 million up to $4 million umbrellas.
Okay. And in today's Sue Happy world,
Yes, sir.
probably a good thing to have.
Or at least have that discussion with us. We do like to tailor it to you, so we'll do
Okay.
that annual insurance review with you. And I have great worksheets to help us uncover what are your concerns.
Okay. I've heard the term thrown around, and I'm like, I don't, because I even had somebody ask me, I have no idea what an umbrella. I'm like, I don't think it's insuring umbrellas, so it's got to be pretty important. So now, do you do RVs and recreational vehicles?
We used to do RVs, but now we're no longer doing them
Okay.
in Florida. If you're grandfathered in, we're hanging on to you.
Okay.
We do life insurance, mortgage protection, retirement. People don't
Retirement.
even know that we don't do we do retirement.
I would have. Okay, let's talk about that.
Okay.
What do you handle the retirement side?
Well, if somebody has a 401k, they haven't looked at it in a long time, it's their old job, we can bring it on over
Okay.
and stay current with you. We could roll it into something else, any
Okay.
type of retirement products. We're dealing with all of the big names besides Allstate. So it's
Right.
it's really nice to have it all under one house if possible.
That I would have, never thought about a retirement side.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So let's talk about car insurance real quick.
Okay.
Right. So everybody's complaining. Oh, my insurance went up. My insurance went up. My insurance. Why are the rates getting out of hand?
Well, we do have a lot of lawsuit activity in Florida.
Okay.
And in Florida, our laws are different than some other states, so they are allowed to advertise here.
Okay.
They are allowed to get involved. They are allowed to go after multiple things in one car accident. They're going to look at if you have extra homes. They're going to look at what cash do you have in your
Okay.
savings account,
Right.
checking account. So they're looking.
Wow. So they're they're actually scrupulous enough to go out there and go, hey, they got this over here. So that way, if we're well insured, that doesn't happen.
Right. The more insurance you have, the more they think that is going
Of course.
Available to them.
Okay.
So I do think it is good if you have assets to protect. Let us sit down with you. Let us go over that, and let us see if there are some areas where you need the extra protection.
Right. Okay. Well, is there anything that I missed? I hope I didn't miss something, but I don't know it all. So.
I think you did a fabulous
Wow.
job.
All right. So now, what area do you cover? You're out of Ocala, correct?
Right. I'm downtown Ocala, but we actually can write all around the state.
Oh, okay. So anywhere. So if I just moved in from South Florida and I'm up here, and I have Allstate, do I get to switch to you, or?
Well, I'm not allowed to compete with my own company.
Oh, okay.
But if you need a question answered, I mean, if that agent down there doesn't know the answer, I'm happy to answer
okay.
any questions. If you want to drop off a payment, we're happy to service anybody and everybody.
Okay.
To just make it easy and local. And if you don't have Allstate, come on by or
and
give
see
us
ya.
a call. We'll do it over the phone. We'll do it in person, whatever
Okay.
that looks like for you.
So so I have another. Now, we did not practice this. We didn't rehearse this. I'm just going to ask this. If I move from Miami to up here, are there any changes in the insurance coverage or the way they're being done than there is anywhere else?
Well, the price is going to change a lot because Miami is going to be very expensive.
Okay.
So definitely make sure your agent is looking at your zip code and acknowledging your address change. Also, we're in the center of the state, so our homeowners policies are offering windstorm,
Okay.
hurricane right away. You don't have to buy a separate policy.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's very helpful.
That's all. See, I did learn something today. Now, Ken, and I'm probably going to get myself in trouble with this. If I have a different insurance agent, Allstate, but you're up here, can I say, hey, I want to be switched up here?
Well, the company's not going to let me compete with that
Okay,
Allstate
that's
agent.
how the note could be.
Right, but I am allowed to have a conversation with you if you feel like you need some conversations. I'm happy to be
Okay.
that person because I might know some things about, like for instance, we have sinkholes in Central Florida, which
Right.
maybe they don't have it in Miami.
Okay.
So I would be happy to answer any kind of questions like
So
that.
you're okay with just giving some information out.
Of course.
So speaking of information, her information's been up the whole time, and if you're looking to switch insurance company and you want to talk to this young lady, right here's your chance. You just give her a phone call or go to the website.
Yeah.
So that way they can introduce themselves and you guys can get together. Stick around. We have more great vendors coming from the Ocala Home Show up here at the World Equestrian Center. Beautiful place. Beautiful
Yes, it is
place.
beautiful.
We'll be right back after these messages.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, everybody. Man, we've had everybody. We've had electricians. We've had security guys. We've had a builder who remodels carpet. But now we're going to talk about roofs. And just if anybody doesn't pay attention to the news, Ocala just got waylaid. And I'm driving around, and I'm like, oh my God, there's piles of trees everywhere.
Twisted up. There's powerful tornadoes.
And so if your roof's not right, you got a problem.
You do. And not everybody deals with storm damage either. And we do. So we do both re-roofing and insurance work, and we do asphalt and metal and all the different types that entails.
So let's talk about Stormproof. Now, you're a roofing company, correct?
We are, yeah.
And let's talk about all the systems that you can put on top of your house that you guys offer.
I don't think we have enough time for that.
Okay, we're going to be here tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so there is probably 8 or 9 major brands of asphalt roofing.
Right.
And you have several different tiers there. Right now, all the rage is metal. In Florida here, the insurance companies have been putting a little bit of pressure on making sure that asphalt roofing gets replaced in a reasonable amount of time. So steel right now metal roofing is getting really big.
Is it better than asphalt?
It has a lot of advantages.
Okay.
So right now, it has a higher cost of entry, but it has the lowest cost of ownership over its lifetime.
Wow, okay.
So, and then on top of that now, especially with the housing market the way it is right now, a lot of people are getting 2 or 3 times their money they're spending back on value and reassess on their property. So there's actually an awful lot of value there. Plus, if this is done right and you do your new roof and you incorporate in all the things that they want on a good wind mitigation, you can also, oftentimes most of these insurance companies are given a sizable discount on your insurance as well. So,
but you do the asphalt. You cover the gamut, right?
The whole gambit. Yep.
Okay.
And there's a roof out there for everybody, and there's different roofing systems, and it's not just the shingle that protects your house. Most of your waterproofing comes from that system underneath the shingle that you never see.
Right. And that's the one thing that you got to make sure is good.
Completely. Yeah. So we call it dried in. So no matter whether you're doing shingles or metal on top, you want your roof completely dried in the same day. So even if a storm came, you're solid.
That membrane is going to keep you from
keeps all the water out.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, the metal. I mean, there's a fancy word. There's a fancier word. I just call it metal roofs. Now, I know they have the flat. They have the architectural.
So there's corrugated. There's standing seam. They also have what they call a metal shingle. So there's a whole gambit of those. There's some that look like Spanish tile that will replace that. There's a little bit of metal roofing out there for everybody. Everything from steel to aluminum.
Is the tile still a thing in Florida?
Tile is a big thing in Florida. So the metal tile is great because you're basically dollar for dollar with tile, but it's way lighter. And instead of a 25-year average lifespan, you're going to get 40 or 50 out of the metal.
Even in Florida?
Yeah, even in Florida.
That's because to me, I can't see anything lasting past 5-10 years. That's just me. That's a cynical side of me going,
Florida's
it's nothing
tough
but
on
sun.
Florida's tough on roofs,
right?
that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So what? Okay, now you were telling me that the one thing that you do is you're crewed up enough so the wait times is really not. Because I'm hearing people go, I'm getting a new roof. I said when? November.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is that possible?
So the nice thing about having in-house crews and sub crews is that allows you some movement with growth, right?
Okay.
And as demand grows and sinks, you're able to make some adjustments. So the nice thing is we're never more than 3 or 4 weeks out in wait time on roofing, whether you're doing asphalt or metal.
That is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
And are you having problems getting product?
Everybody's having problems getting product.
Is. Yep. I ask everybody. I was hoping someone's going to say, nope, we got the secret connection.
We manage it really well. So
okay.
We stay on top of it every single week. We're in direct connection with our suppliers all the time, and we make sure that we're offering the things that are within supply. So to the customer, it doesn't really feel like there's an issue.
Okay. Now, what areas do you cover? Is it just Ocala, or you travel spread out?
Ocala's a major market for us, but we will basically, from Inverness, we'll do about an hour and a half from our shop, and so we cover a large area.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And look, folks, if you're trying to fix it, replace it, or you just need a new roof, period. That's it. You do new construction?
A little bit, yeah. We can even we can quote off of the takeoff as well.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. There you go. His information's been there the whole time. We showed you the website. Give this man a call. I mean, I've not one roofer have I talked to in the last 2 months that can sit there and go, yeah, we can get there within a month. I'm just going to say a month. I know you said 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, so in a month, that's pretty dang good.
It is good. Yep.
All right, folks.
We work hard.
There you go. He'll work hard for you. So, hey, look, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We're going to close out the Ocala Home Show right here with Stormproof. Give them a call if you need some work. See you next week on the Home Show.